Hello and welcome back to GamePass Games in 30. Today we are playing Rocket League. We might end up playing like one game and that's going to be a really short video. But basically, for those who don't know what Rocket League is, it's basically like car football. I have played this a lot and I've played it with a lot of my mates. I haven't played it in a long time, maybe like 6 months. After today, I probably won't ever play it again. Like I love playing it, and I had a bunch of mates that played a lot of it and they were really good at it, and I was probably, of all the people I ever played with, I was probably the worst of everyone. Which again, I ain't bothered about. It doesn't. I'm like, I'm just happy I got to play it with the people I got to play it with more than anything. Um, yeah, I've been to a few like live events of Rocket League that were really fun, incredibly fun. Great, great atmosphere, especially if you go and see it. Seeing it live is such a good atmosphere. I recommend it to most people to go and see it live if you haven't already. But yeah, I felt like now I've stopped playing it, I don't think I can ever go back to it because I felt like it was too competitive and it was too stressful for me. Like I got very, it's probably one of the games I've been most competitive with ever. I'm trying to think if I could think of like another game to compare it to for competitiveness in my own head. It would probably be. I probably got a little bit competitive when I used to play a lot of FIFA. That's because I was always playing as my favourite teams. If I ever lost, I would always feel like a little bit shitty because I was like, I want to win basically all the games, even though that's not like basically not possible to win every single game you ever come into. But I always felt shitty whenever I would play my favourite team, and we'd lose. But that'd be the only type thing I could compare it to. Um, but yeah, it's definitely a fun game, and I'd recommend it if you definitely have like friends and stuff to play it with. It's definitely a fun game. Um, I was never one to play it by myself. I was never one to be like, I'll go on it when no one else is playing it, sort of thing. Like I was always go on when someone else is playing. Um, because I could never get into it like that. It was never a game that I could get into in that way. But yeah, 100% fun game if you have friends who you know are playing it. Especially if they're like the friends I had that would carry you while you were playing it. It was, yeah. Yeah, I think this will be the so the high for people who want to know, if people do want to know, the highest they ever got in Rocket League was I think it was Diamond 1 was the highest I ever got. I only got there after I got a PC. So for most of my, I'd say the biggest chunk of my Rocket League like playing was on the Xbox, and playing on the Xbox is great. Like don't get me wrong, it's on. I think it's on every console now. I think it's on PlayStation, Xbox, and the Switch, so you can play on any console. But you can't get the proper feel for it, I don't think, until you play it on PC. Once you played it on a PC that like can handle the process, it changes the game. Like I was like a mid-tier plat player, which is like fourth from the bottom. It's bronze, silver, gold, plat. I was like mid of the plats on the Xbox. But the second I got a PC, I went from a mid plat, which was the fourth up, to like a low diamond, which is the fifth up. So it's another whole rank up. Yeah, it definitely feels a lot better to play on PC than it does console. But yeah, this is this is the first time I've played Rocket League in probably about 6 months, and it will probably be the last time I ever play Rocket League. I think my Rocket League time has been done. This is a computer. This is not a person. This is a bot. So, and I put the bot on like pro, which I should realistically with the rate I play should be able to beat like the higher tier one. If I play anything, if I played even like 50% how close I got on the PC, I should be able to beat the higher tier one, which is why it's going very one-sided. But yeah, I think we're going to do this one game, and it's going to be a super quick Game Pass games in 30 game. It's also, I'm kind of glad it's like a quicker game because it's my first video back in like a few days. And I always, every time I have like a bulk recording, whenever I come back, I always like lose a bit of confidence in my own self that I could do this. When I'm doing it like my normal routine, I get better. But my normal routine is normally recording Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But I did a little bit of a bulk session last Thursday because of the Easter weekend. I had plans to do stuff and so on. So I ended up doing like a big bulk session. So today's the first video back for me, which is actually done the day before you see it. So I recorded this on the Tuesday, and you will see it on the Wednesday. So yeah, we're gonna do a little short video back, and then tomorrow for yous we'll be back with the next episode of Doom, which I can't remember what episode that is. It'll probably be like 14. It's like 14 or 13 or something. I know we're over halfway now because we got past 11. Also, yeah, so yesterday, as of time of recording this video, I went and seen a film for the first time by myself in the cinema ever. So every time I normally go to the cinema, I'll go with a mate or I'll go with someone. It was the first time yesterday I went to the cinema by myself. And I went to see the film Project Hail Mary. And I would say, genuinely, if you haven't seen that film yet, or if it's not on your radar of a film you were thinking of seeing, I would 100% recommend it. Obviously, if you can get to the cinema and watch it, it would be great, because the cinema always bigger screen, louder sound, I mean, immerses you a little bit more. But even if you don't want to go to the cinema and watch it, and you're not a big trailer person, because I know some people who hate big trailer people, which I feel like I'm starting to get not, especially in games. I love trailers, but I don't like them in films. In films, I'm not a big fan of trailers anymore. But yeah, I would 100% recommend it as someone who, I'm not really like the biggest film buff. I don't watch many films. There's some big films that people would say are classics that I've never seen or watched. It's only been the past couple of years that I've ended up watching like Lord of the Rings and Star Wars and stuff, and getting into the Marvel franchise. So I'm not the best advice for films, realistically. But if you do enjoy yourself like a good emotionally deep space film, Project Hail Mary's got to be up there for me. It's such a good film. The relationships in it, the like sadness, the funny parts, like it's the perfect balanced film, and I think it's the perfect film for me that I watched the first time ever by myself in the cinema. So yeah, very, very good. But yeah, I think that'll be that. That'll be it for me. That'll be the last Rocket League video I ever do. We'll be back tomorrow with Doom: The Dark Ages, but I don't know what part it'll be. But we'll see you then. Hope you have a good day. Bye bye.